I did enjoy Alfredo 2 a lot, but it just to the fact that I don't like when artists who I rock with heavy are getting more posts about their album saying, yo, he did such and such, he did such and such, rather than, bro, this is some amazing rapping. The production is amazing. It's so much other things we can talk about with this album, and Gibbs is too good to keep harpering on events from years ago. It's like, bro, let it go. Top of the Top, episode 293, Stash House Podcast. Your boy Tyler checking in. First time listeners, thank y'all for tuning in. If you tune in weekly, salute. Or there's just an episode, saw some topics you may want to hear about, thank you for tuning in as well. Podcast available on all podcast streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube page. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button. Also, subscribe to your preferred audio platform. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Check out this show. Hope everyone had a great week, great weekend. Do the same this upcoming week. Podcast note, after this episode, I will be taking a 2-week break. I will be back the week of August 19th. Audio will be available August 19th. August 20th, video will be on YouTube. So just a quick podcast note. Hope everyone been doing great. Positive vibes all around. And within those 2 weeks, I'm going to have fun, man. Got a birthday coming up. Got some things lined up for the birthday. And then I'm going to come back, get back to work. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a great summer so far. If you've been laying low, just working, salute. If you've been traveling, seeing different things, experiencing different things, salute as well. If you're just trying to balance it all out, salute. I'm right there with y'all, man. So good vibes. I'm going to leave y'all off with a great episode this week. A lot of things to talk about in the music world. New Tyler, the Creator album, new Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist. They link back up for Alfredo 2. I'm going to talk about those two albums. Then to wrap things up, we got SummerSlam going down this weekend as well, so I'm going to get to that. Also, prayers, condolences to the family and friends of some icons we lost this past week. Malcolm Jamal Warner, known for his role as Theo on The Cosby Show, and numerous other roles, Malcolm and Eddie, just numerous roles all around. Condolences to his family. Ozzy Osbourne, rock star. That's the best way you can just explain Ozzy Osbourne, legendary rock star. Hulk Hogan, professional wrestler. I'll talk more about Hulk Hogan when we get to SummerSlam. And we lost, I think, somebody from the Food Network, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have the name in front of me. And I saw one more individual. It was just a week. It was just a week to remind everybody, man, just enjoy every day, because this shit is not promised. Live your best life, take care of what you got to take care of, and just enjoy it all around. Like I always say, bills, we all got to deal with them. We all got to deal with them, man. Just walk around with just positive energy, man. Stay prayed up. Get you some money in your pocket and just mind your business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just be grateful overall. So just want to send those condolences out, but sit back, relax, and enjoy new episodes, Stash House Podcast. Let's get to it. So to start things off in the music world, let's start with Tyler, the Creator, Don't Tap the Glass, 10 records. It released on Monday yet again. And then I realized, didn't Chromacopia, Tyler, the Creator, and Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once, drop the same week last year? Like last year, not even a year ago. But at the end of last year, I was like, huh. And I went back, checked my thumbnails. I said, damn, what a coincidence. So yet again, Tyler drops on the Monday, Freddie drops on the Friday. And I'm still not mad at Tyler dropping on the Monday. It just all around, just one, for podcast sakes, it lets you digest the music. And just two, as a listener, you could just sit and live with it for a great minute. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a Friday, I got to listen to it now. It just seems like Monday we can get to it when we get to it. It's not such a rush. You know, so you got some people still stay up for the midnight drop. I understand, but that Monday drop, it just hit different. And Tyler, yet again, you know what I'm saying, he succeeds with it. Don't Tap the Glass. Leading up to it, he was saying, yo, there's no concept. I haven't said anything. But leading up to it, I started seeing different posts that he was posting, body movement and no sitting still. So I was like, okay, I'm expecting some, you know, for me personally, I didn't have expectations per se. It feels like the album Tyler wanted to create. And the fact that he released it while on the Chromacopia tour is bananas, in my opinion. This is when I say just artists who got that creative mind and just going against the grain of what most artists in this era got to do when they promote albums. Tyler is on Chromacopia tour. He really doesn't supposed to be not even thinking about next album, whatever. So when he released this, he's also doing shows for Don't Tap the Glass, like $5, $10. I want to say New York and Cali had a couple, I believe. And it just seemed like you just dancing and vibing to the album as it was meant to be for. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of relying on DJs, rooftop DJs, YouTube, TikTok DJs to get it going, let me throw my own function for my own album the way it's meant to be heard and listened to. It's not meant to be heard and listened to and just digest within the first 2 hours it's been released. Like, that's the era we in now. We've been in this era for a minute. And as for somebody who does a podcast, who does album reviews, I agree. The way we critique music these days is just trash. I hate it. Sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, damn, this album just came out on Friday, and I expect to come in and talk about it, woot-de-woot. Sometimes I just want to just be quiet and maybe post on Facebook or Twitter how I feel about it and leave it at that. But a lot of times I just want to just listen to the music and come back with my own synopsis and just keep it to myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine the people who wake up at 11 o'clock for the midnight release and have a full synopsis of it by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's bananas to me. I always say it. When a big blockbuster album comes out, by the time I wake up and get ready to go to work, I'm on the timeline. I'm seeing lyrics getting dissected. I'm seeing everything. I'm like, bro, there's no way y'all got the full grasp of this album within a few hours, let alone a weekend. And I can say that because I got a quick turnaround myself. So when because Tyler always speaks on this when he drops an album, and I agree every time he says it. I definitely agree every time he says it. It's just so frequent now. We don't got time to live with albums. The most we got to do, not the most we got to do, but the most we can do when living with that album, let's say Tyler dropped Chromacopia last year, and he's on tour for it now. So it gives fans enough time to listen to Chromacopia, understand, okay, by the time the concert get here, I know the songs, but I also know the total vibe that Chromacopia is going to bring when I see it live as well. So I understand. Don't Tap the Glass. He's taking full creative control of how it's being promoted, talked about, received, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it overall. Highlights from the track list. The intro, Big Poe, immediately, like I say, no sitting still, body movement, all that, none of this deep shit. It's for that. And then the beat just come in like some NERD Pharrell type shit. Coming off the Clips album, Pharrell still in motion. It sounded like, okay, this is why I expected this album to sound like off rip with the intro, Big Poe. Sugar on My Tongue, sound like some Igor shit. I really enjoyed that. Sucker Free, that's a mantra. I'm that guy trying to get my paper, baby. That's off rip, I'm sold. And then he going to the verse. He's still talking his shit, too, on some of these songs. Sucker Free, he talking this shit. Mama Them, he talking this shit. I love the way Mama Them transition into Don't Play With Me. Ring, 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 I really enjoy. That's when I really said to myself, I need Tyler and Kaytranada to lock in. Just lock in. I did some research. I was like, there's not that many, if any, Tyler Kaytranada songs. They rock with each other. Kaytranada is always on Camp Flawed Nog. I need them to lock in and just whatever. So Ring, 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 I really like. Don't Tap the Glass, Tweaking. He was really talking this shit on Tweaking. He was like, did 6 nights at Crypto. I should have did SoFi. He might be next in line because stadiums are different. That's why we make a big deal out of Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, Chris Brown doing his own stadium tour. Stadium tour is different. I know he can easily do SoFi. Mercedes-Benz, I like to see. I'm positive Tyler can do a weekend at SoFi. Maybe MetLife. Maybe even Mercedes. That's a different I mean, he got Camp Flawed now. We see what that bring. And that crowd been rocking with him since he came on the scene, 2010, 11. I would like to see Tyler attempt it next album. He got the albums to back it up. And I still got to go back and listen to pre-Flower Boy. Flower Boy is why I always start. I never went back to Tyler catalog like that, but I know he has a loyal fan base. Maybe, I don't know if he coming right back next year with another album, but in about 2 more years, if you like go low-key for a minute and pop back out, I like to see it. I like to see it, but even the way Don't Tap the Glass started, how that beat came in, I really enjoy how it started off. Don't You Worry, Baby reminds me of the Lil Jon song. I know you want to get paid tonight, but I'm trying to get, it put me in that mindset, that vibe. Madison McFerrin, shout out to her. She held it down on that song. I really enjoy Don't You Worry, Baby. I really enjoy Sucker Free. I really enjoy Ring, Ring, Ring. 10 songs, those are my 3 favorites. I'll Take Care of You. I think that could have been the outro. Tell Me What It is a pretty solid outro, but I'll Take Care of You. I like what Yebba did as well. Overall, I enjoyed this Don't Tap the Glass, and being that it did drop on a Monday, like I said, I got to live with it. I got to listen to it different times of the days, weekday, weekend. He's telling you what it's meant for. You know what I'm saying? You want to go dance, you want to clean up the house, dancing while you got the mop or the broom in your hand, you want to work out. Continuing on now. Continuing on in music, Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist, Alfredo 2, 14 records. We got features from Anderson .Paak, Larry June, and JID. It had to live up to the hype of Alfredo 1. I was surprised they did Alfredo 2. Because me being a Currency fan, we hold Covert Coup, his project with Alchemist, in high regard. They always said we'll never do another Covert Coup 2. Of course, we're going to still collaborate, but we can't name something Covert Coup 2. It's being held in such high regard. And that's how I felt about Alfredo. Came out 2020, pandemic. Like I said, it's been 5 years. I can call it a classic, but honestly, I call that shit a classic even before 2020 ended. That was just a perfect rap album, in my opinion, Alfredo 1. So when I saw Alfredo 2, I said, okay, I gotta put my expectations high. I got to. If y'all just came out and named something else, I'm like, okay, cool. Alfredo's gonna be Alfredo, but this new project is the new project. But Alfredo 2, yeah, high expectations. I said it last year after Freddie Gibbs dropped You Only Die Once. And Alfredo 2 showed no drop-off. Freddie Gibbs the best rapper in the game. Flow, consistency, he the best rapper. The only thing about Alfredo 2 that I don't like, he's going back and harping on old events. Let it go. Fetty came out in 2018. The stuff with Jim and Benny happened years ago. You make great music. You can rap very, very well. It doesn't matter who's producing the song. Let it go, Gibbs, man. Let it go. That's the one thing about this album. And it was only on certain records. If you just talking shit being a rapper, cool. It ain't that. Every rapper do the braggadocious talk. But when you taking specific shots and we know exactly what you talking about, come on. You can diss academics every verse if you want to. I don't mind that at all. You can shoot on academics every chance you get. The situation with Gunna, that I don't know where that stemmed from. This is before YSL even got locked up, because on Gunna album, the one with Pushin' P on it, on one of the records, he said something about he don't fuck with Freddie Gibbs and up. So I don't know where their situation stemmed from. So that's besides. When it comes to Jim and Benny, fam, we know what happened. And I'll talk about it more when I get to the Empanada song. We know what happened. Situation with Currency, I'll talk about that when I get to that record as well. Fam, really, that's what, come on. You ain't about to sit here and tell me you are still taking shots at Currency because he didn't promote a project that came out in 2018, dog. I'm going to talk about that project too, because I was there when y'all was talking about dropping Fetty. So we're going to talk about it, man. But overall, Alfredo 2, I do enjoy it. Aside from those little points, Alfredo 2, it lived up to the hype. It lived up to the hype. Alchemist has made this spider web of artists he works with, he collabs with. Freddie Gibbs is at the top of the list. But Freddie Gibbs is obviously the black sheep of the bunch. He's the one that can't come to the studio when we all here. Because I rock with bro over here. He taking shots at bro. I can't. So Gibbs is the black sheep, but Gibbs is also in that conversation of probably Alchemist's best collaborator. So it's a tricky situation, man. Y'all know I always talk about, man, what happened to the posse cuts. Alchemist has the spider web, but it just odd. This album was those empanadas and the shots at currency, it just made me think, okay, where we go from here? So that's the only thing, but let's talk about this track list. Like I said, it is a great project, though. Intro, 1995, I enjoy it, but I did find myself saying, I like it, but it ain't no damn 1985 from Alfredo 1. But aside from that, 1995 is a great intro. Mar-a-Lago and Lemon Pepper Steppers, I was like, yeah, this is what I'm here for. I'm excited. The first 3 songs, I'm like, okay, this is what I've been waiting on. I didn't want an Alfredo 2, but damn it, y'all, I see the vibe y'all going with, and I'm with you. So the first 3 songs, I'm alone. Ensalada with Anderson .Paak, they don't miss. When Freddie Gibbs and Anderson .Paak, they done found a pocket how they work, and it's working very, very well. Anderson .Paak and Freddie Gibbs are shooting a very high percentage when they get together. And then the album vibe just changed when Empanadas come in the mix. First of all, the way the beat came in on Empanadas, I was saying, this sound like that old Griselda shit. I forgot the song that Benny on. He come in rapping, killing that shit. I think it's on Supreme Blind Tale, I want to say. It's on one of them early West Side Gun mixtape. It sounded like the Alchemist that used to work with Griselda in the early days. So I'm thinking, I said, damn, this could have been a posse cut. Because I could hear Benny on that beat perfectly on Empanadas. I could hear Benny on that shit perfectly. So Empanadas is so cold because, one, the way the beat come in, I'm like, yeah. Gibbs come on that bitch talking about the women. I'm like, okay, Gibbs, you in your pocket. I'm 5 songs in and I'm rolling. When that man said, I gotta go home, my baby mama making empanadas, and then that he come back in talking about the Jim Jones and Benny situation, slapped him in Miami, his boys jumped me, he played it safe. Bitches in Buffalo did the same thing, they was throwing plates. Limped away on his good foot, but he ain't bust a grape. To do that, then come back talking about the women. When I was living in that said house, I had a roster. Candace with the good poom poom got me sitting here watching soccer. It was like, bruh, you could have not even spoke about Jim and Benny. How you go come on the song talking about the women, go left, bring up these beefs again, and come back to talk about the women, dog. That's a cold song. I ain't gonna lie. The way he spoke about those situations, I had to rewind the whole song over. It wasn't like, no, let me rewind it right before he said no. Because the beat came in so hard, you got to rewind Empanadas from the beginning. And I was like, bro, we heard the stories. We know you and Jim had a situation in Miami. We know they jumped you. We know what happened in Buffalo with Ben and crew. We know what happened. And for you to make them sound like, they boys did it, they didn't do it. It brought me back to, one, when I used to watch the Beef DVDs when I was growing up, and 2, an interview Tony Yayo did a few years ago when he said, bro, we never really worry about the rapper. It's only a small percentage of rappers that would crash out, basically. Like, bro, you the money maker. You don't even need to be on the scene right now, really. The entourage. Because been a lot, and that's another thing I hated about him bringing it up again. We seen situations, we had conversations in the past few years of artists needing security rather than they homeboys, they entourage. But at the same time, you don't know when shit escalate. You don't know who's going to do what at any given moment. So that's one thing I'm like, bro, we don't need to harp back on this because we've seen artists. One, you had two separate situations with two separate artists in two separate cities, and at the end of the day, everybody was able to still go home. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody still, we seen situations where artists don't make it back home to their families. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I'm like, bro, do not continue to harp on this. And at the same time, like Tony Ayo said, it's the entourages. They the ones supposed to tell the artist, you get back in the car, you ain't supposed to, we'll damn near take the bullet for you probably. Because you probably giving us checks anyway. You don't need the money maker to go down. So that's my only thing about that empanadas. Hard the way he said it, though. It was tough. It was tough to talk about you getting jumped. The way he rapped, it sounded good, but at the same time, me as a fan of all these guys and just seeing how not only the hip-hop artists, how they, you know what I'm saying, are into their careers early, just people in general. We see it all the time on the news, on Twitter, Facebook. It's like, bro, this shit could have been avoidable. Just be thankful everybody still made it home safely. You know what I'm saying? So, Empanadas, great song, but I didn't need that. I can't believe he was talking that crazy on there, though. I was surprised. I was like, the fact he rapped it and the way he said, bro, he said, limped away on his good foot. Come on, man. Come on, man. But Jim, we seen it recently with Jim and talking about Nas. Jim ain't afraid of nothing to go back and forth on the internet. And Benny, he showed he's not afraid to go back and forth on the internet. So, peace and blessings to everybody in that situation. Empanadas, I really enjoyed, though. Skinny Should, too. Once again, we're going back. You got Skinny Should 1 on Alfredo. I prefer that over Skinny Should 2. Skinny Should 2 is still a great song, but I got to compare. It's like number 1, number 2. It ain't Skinny Should number 1, so, but it's still a great song. Feeling with Larry June, I really like the vibe they called because both Larry and Freddie Gibbs does this thing sometime in their hooks where they singing the hooks. So I like how that kind of came together with Gibbs on the hook and Larry, of course, still being Larry. I enjoyed that. I still love her. I really like the storytelling. It was visual. I can see that song, how Gibbs was rapping it. I really enjoyed that. Shangri-La, Gibbs rapping his ass off, showing y'all why he the best in the game. Gas Station Sushi is about, well, I ain't going to say it's about currency, but it's the record where he speaks on currency. At the end of the record, too, the song was great by itself. The song was great by itself, Gibbs. You didn't need to take shots at currency. Y'all know the situation where you hear people, two people bickering at each other, whatever, and one person say, man, that fuck nigga such and such. You're like, bro, you mad at him? Like, bro, just be chilling. This is exactly the situation with Freddie Gibbs and Currency. Currency just be chilling. And you're not about to sit, once again, Gibbs, you are not about to sit here and tell me this stemmed from Currency not promoting Fetty. The way y'all promoted Fetty before it dropped, because I'm a fan of both of y'all. I got put on the Gibbs through Currency. Scottie Pippins from Covert Coup, produced by Alchemist. That's how I got on the Freddie Gibbs. And even after that, I didn't listen to Gibbs again till Fetty because I wasn't around for Pinata. I went back listening to Pinata when Bandana came out. So I learned about Freddie Gibbs through Currency. So what they did was, one, they had the Fetty song from Grand Theft Auto 5. So yes, it goes back to the original Grand Theft Auto 5. They had the Fetty song on it, right? 2018, they come back together with Alchemist for the Fetty project. Keep in mind, October 2018, we just lost Matt Miller not too far ago. Matt Miller passed what? I want to say September 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So for me, being a fan of all these guys, I'm like, okay, this is like a Matt Miller tribute because Currency, when they was working on the project, and it's on his YouTube now, one of his jet flixes, he's recording the album, and I remember him posting, he had a verse about Matt Miller. Rest in peace, Matt, blue slide parts in the sky. Like, it was, for me at least, it was looked at as, okay, we just lost Matt. this community of people who grew up in the blog era, lifestyle rap. We grew up off Currency, Wiz, Mac Miller. Like I said, I got put on through Freddie Gibbs, through Currency. Alchemist, he worked with Currency, Gibbs, and Mac. It just came off to me as a, we doing this for Mac type vibe, right? So the way they promoted it, Gibbs post on his Instagram story, he'll tag Currency, yo, Alchemist just sent me a batch, man. I sent you a verse. Whenever you get to it, whatever. And Currency responded a couple hours later with a video. Yo, man, I just did that verse, and I did a verse to another song. Let's see how quick you can come back. And that's just how they was doing it on their Instagram stories. So it ain't like they was doing interviews and, yeah, we doing this for Mac. It was just Currency, Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist, Fetty. We got a song named Fetty off the original Grand Theft Auto 5. That's how I looked at it. Now, when we talk about the project Fetty, it's a great project. Are there songs I wish there were videos for? Hell yeah. That Now and Later Gators with just Freddie Gibbs when he was in his singing bag. Hell yeah. New Things. That's a very Saturday Night Special. That's a great project. It's a very great project, but I didn't think it was to the point of, damn, why they ain't do no video? Damn, why Currency ain't promote? Currency don't even promote his own shit. He'll post leading up to it with no caption most of the time. He'll just keep posting it, and his fans know, okay, it's out. We'll give our feedback, but bro, on to the next. Now, if it get received a little bit differently, we're going to get videos, and when he get with Harry Fraud, Alchemist, some of his other works with Traumatone, like he does videos, but even Larry June said it, and Freddie Gibbs said it on different interviews. Currency worked his way, Currency worked so much throughout the years. If you want to do a video with him, you got to go to New Orleans. And I guess it was received differently from Freddie Gibbs and Larry June. Freddie Gibbs interview, he was like, yeah, man, you gotta go down there and rock with Spitter, man. He got the cars and all that, but, I'm on to the next anyway. Compared to Larry June was like, yeah, man, you go down to New Orleans with Spitter, he pick you up from the airport, you ain't got to worry about nothing. They got the food. He said he know the locations for the videos. He got homegirls. If you want women in the video, he's like, he got all the cars you want for, video shoot purposes. He's like, it love. You go down to New Orleans, get Southern hospitality. It was received two totally different ways. Larry understood. Freddie was like, that's not really what I'm on right now, which could have been communicated with a friend. But you going to the internet, I remember him posting, like, yeah, he didn't want to promote it, so me and Al got together, did Alfredo. And a lot of people been mentioning, like, damn, Alchemist, like, you letting Gibbs talk about these scenarios and these situations on your production, but I guess it's just a mutual respect that, bro, he just making the beats, he the rapper. But, yeah, of course, me being a huge Currency fan and a Freddie Gibbs fan, it's like, bro, let it go, man. You're not about to sit and tell me in 2025 you're harping on the fact that the man didn't promote a project in 2018. Come on, man. Come on, get it together, Gibbs. But overall, that song is good. Lavish Habits, once again, like I said, you can take shots at academics all you want to. The Gunna shit, I don't know where that stemmed from. Like I said, that was years ago as well. But yet again, Gibbs is rapping very well. He's rapping very well. Gold Feet with JID. JID is definitely setting the tone for his upcoming project. That verse is crazy. He caught a body on that one. That's one of the verses I listened to a few times throughout the weekend, and I just kept saying the same thing, like, damn, JID caught a body on that one. So shout out to JID. I'm looking forward to his album. John Claude, great. 1,000 Mountains, a great outro. Overall, I did enjoy Alfredo 2 a lot, but it just to the fact that I don't like when artists who I rock with heavy are getting more posts about their album saying, yo, he did such and such, he did such and such, rather than, bro, this is some amazing rapping. The production is amazing. It's so much other things we can talk about with this album, and Gibbs is too good to keep harping on events from years ago. It's like, bro, let it go. That's one thing I loved about his last album, You Only Die Once. He was just rapping his ass off on some great production. Not harping on shit, just showing y'all, despite everything that happened, when it get time to come in the studio, I'm one of the best in the game. And he did show this on Alfredo too, but yet got caught back up. It's like, bruh, let it go. Let it go. So overall, salute Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist, Alfredo 2, Tyler the Creator, Don't Tap the Glass. Overall, it's been a great month in music. Drake, Central C, they released a song as well. Girl, why ain't to the DJ, boo, because I'm looking at you when you looking at me and go your wine, go your wine, go your wine, wine, wine. It's one of them songs from Drake. At first, I was up jigging to it. I ain't going to lie. But then it got in my mind like, Drake, what the fuck are you doing, man? I got Blim if I want to go listen to that style. I got Passion Fruit if I want to go listen to that Drake. I don't need to go wine to the DJ, boo, because you looking at me and I'm looking at you. I don't need that, Drake. Come on, dog. But Iceman, we'll see whenever it drop. Joey Badass, I think he got a project coming out in August as well. Currency does have 730 project coming out. I doubt we hear a rebuttal. Spitter doing his own thing, man. Grown ass man. So, shout out to everybody, man, with a great music month. Clips, Larry June, Bodie James. Great music month overall. R&B as well. And yeah, August 19th, whatever I got to talk about, I'll talk about. But now let's talk about SummerSlam. So now to wrap things up, let's look ahead to the 2-night SummerSlam event going down this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. First time ever SummerSlam for 2 nights. Within the weekend, we got 12 total matches. The last match, at the time I'm recording, the last match that was announced was the SmackDown Tag Team Titles TLC match. I can't remember how many teams are involved. I want to say every tag team damn near in the company is involved, but I want to say all the tag teams on SmackDown are involved. I'm not sure it's a fatal 4-way, 6-way. It's for the tag team titles TLC match. That one might steal the show if done properly. But let's focus on night one. Night one, we got Sami Zayn going up against Karrion Kross. This story has been brewing for a minute now. Karrion Kross is like the internet darling, I'll say, in the company right now. Fans want to see him get pushed. I also saw that him and his wife haven't re-signed with the company and their contract expire in August. So that kind of totally changed my mindset for this prediction for this match. And to be honest with y'all, my predictions are going to be like what I've seen from the company in the past however many months. Normally I come on and give my personal opinion and prediction, but the way this company going, I think a lot of things are kind of clear as day now, honestly. I'll be very surprised if a lot of these are like shockers, honestly. But Sami Zayn, Karrion Kross, I would like to see Karrion Kross win, but the fact his contract and all that, I'm going to go with Sami Zayn to win that one. Next up, we got the celebrity match. We got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll going up against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Now, like I said, these are predictions, but I do want to salute Belly Roll for getting in shape. I think he said he lost over 100 pounds to get ready for this match. He's been training. I saw he did like a black hole slam on SmackDown as well. So I don't know what he's going to look like when the bell ring, but the fact he's doing the dedication and, you know, taking time, he's not just treating it as a joke compared to, let's say, a Travis Scott, that reports came out that he's no longer even involved. It's like y'all got free range to joke on Travis Scott on air type vibe. But I mean, when you put your marbles all in what The Rock want to do, this is what happens. You ruin not only John Cena breaking Ric Flair record, you ruin Cody Rhodes title reign, you ruin WrestleMania main event in general for Travis Scott and The Rock. And this comes from somebody who was ready for Cody Rhodes to lose, but I'm like, damn, this how y'all gonna make Cody Rhodes lose, bro? With Travis Scott involvement? And come on now. But Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, I think they'll get the win, obviously, in this match. I mean, like I said, this is the way the company going, man. They had a celebrity involvement. I think Cardi B is supposed to be hosting over the weekend. We'll see how it goes. We got a tag team match. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso going up against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Seth Rollins did sustain an injury on Saturday night main event. I don't think I ever mentioned that on the podcast, so that's why I'm mentioning it now. It definitely changed plans for LA Knight. I think LA Knight is not involved in SummerSlam. Penta's not involved. And I think Seth Rollins' injury does have a lot to do with that. Who knows what was about to happen later on that night with Seth Rollins, but, you know, they got an audible. They got to call an audible. So we got Roman Reigns return. He teaming up with Jey Uso to face Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I don't know. I I don't know where this can go. I guess you want to keep momentum on Seth Crew while he's out, though. So I'm going to go with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker for that match. Next up, we got the women's tag team title match. We got Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez going up against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I haven't really been paying too much attention to this storyline. Of course, Roxanne filling in for Liv Morgan while she's hurt. I'm not sure when Liv Morgan returns. That'll be a surprise if she does return at SummerSlam or return. She may not be cleared to wrestle, but just her music playing and her walking out can cause a distraction, and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss can win. So, Raquel and Roxanne been holding their own for what I've seen, but Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, that seems like it'll be a good tag team. Yeah, I've definitely seen Charlotte Flair getting cheered for being alongside Alexa Bliss, so you want to keep that momentum going? Let's say Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair win that match. Let's say that, yeah. Let's say Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair win. And I wouldn't be surprised if Liv music hit or something. She has some type of involvement in this match. Next up, we got the SmackDown women's title match. Tiffany Stratton going up against Jade Cargill. Wow. I'm very intrigued to see how this match goes. Like I said, this is another storyline I haven't been paying attention to. But for them to be like, okay, we're going full on with Jade right now to beat Tiffany Stratton, that would be wild. I'm very intrigued to see how this match play out. But, damn it, if you want to keep my attention, give me a shocker. Give me Jade Cargill over Tiffany Stratton. Give me a shocker. I would be shocked. I would be very shocked. Tiffany Stratton is an athlete, but she has held the belt for a minute now. SummerSlam, I wouldn't mind a good little shake-up, so let's go with Jade Cargill. And for the main event of night one, got Gunther going up against CM Punk. Like I said, Seth Rollins out with injury right now. And once again, I don't mind titles being changed, but give me a good reason why. When Gunther beat Jey Uso, I was like, okay, bet. And then I realized, they really going to do the Gunther-Goldberg match, which Goldberg is not even appreciative of. So I'm like, okay, clearly you just had Jey Uso lose to Gunther, even though I wanted Gunther to win the belt. But I'm like, okay, clearly you had that happen so you can do the Goldberg match. Seth Rollins is hurt. Give CM Punk his SummerSlam moment. I'm not mad at Gunther losing to CM Punk while Seth Rollins is out, and we'll go from there. But let CM Punk do his thing for a minute with the belt. Like I say, I need something. It's been a drag. I need something. So let me get that CM Punk victory. So for night one, my predictions, I got Sami Zayn over Karrion Kross. I got Orton and Jelly Roll getting the victory. I got Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed beating Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. I got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair becoming the new women's tag team champions. I got Jade Cargill beating Tiffany Stratton. And I got CM Punk defeating Gunther. And I'm not sure when that men's TLC match is happening. I'm not sure if it's night one or night two, but just my prediction on that match. I'm going to be random as hell because the Wyatt Six got it right now. You basically wasted a Street Profits title run. Clearly those SmackDown tag team championships are just Hot Pocket. So I say give it back to the Motor City Machine Gun. Are they in the match? I said give it to the Motor City Machine Gun, damn it. So that's my prediction for the men's TLC tag team title match. For night two, we got Dominic Mysterio going up against AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title. I saw Dominic had a huge pop over at AAA Lucha Libre over the weekend. Shout out to Dom for that. But AJ Styles been carrying this storyline. He made his return to TNA after over a decade away, I say. So that was dope to see, me being the person who got on to TNA. And obviously AJ Styles was the X Factor. AJ Styles was the guy at TNA. You know what I'm saying? You saw that off the first episode of Impact you watched. This is the guy. He's homegrown. So that was dope for me to see AJ Styles go back to TNA. But I say let AJ Styles get it. I think Dom been out with injury. That's why he hasn't defended it. But I'm like, bro, come on, man. Let AJ Styles get it. He already been carrying the storyline. He already been carrying the storyline. Obviously, y'all haven't done anything with Dominic since WrestleMania. He just a character that's just going to pop every time he on the screen. He doesn't need the belt. Y'all have done nothing with him with the belt for the simple fact, all the Judgment Day got titles. Fam, I never cared about Judgment Day. It was just Rhea Ripley. Y'all tried to force Damian Priest on me. Y'all keep not letting Finn Balor get his rightful moment. Fam, I do not need to see the Judgment Day with all the belts. That does nothing for me. It's not like when Evolution was – it's not like that. Stop it. So I say let AJ Styles get the victory over Dominic Mysterio. Next up, we got Solo Sikoa, champion, going up against Jacob Fatu, men's United States title match. I'm guessing somebody's going to make a return or a debut. You're not just about to tell me about to have another – I don't know what Solo Sikoa group called. Solo Sikoa version of the Bloodline just jumped Jacob Fatu. Jimmy Uso going to come out? I mean, you got Roman Reigns and Jay. They have a match night 1, so by night 2, would they come out and help Jacob? Maybe that's what they're going to do. But, I mean, Jacob just lost the belt to Solo. I say Solo Sikoa retains. I mean, I don't know what they're doing over there with Solo and Jacob. But maybe after night 1, Roman and Jay will jump in and help Jacob with Jimmy Uso. Maybe Zilla Fatu will make a debut. Who knows? But I'm going with Solo Sikoa. Next up, another storyline that's been going on for a minute now. Women's Intercontinental title match. We got Becky Lynch champion going up against Lyra Valkyria. This rivalry been going on for a minute now. The matches have been great, though, in my opinion. But it's just still going. I think Bayley is not on the SummerSlam card, so who knows? Excuse me. She's going to get involved again, but I say give it to Lyra. Y'all just going to keep giving me the same plate. At least mix the plate up a little bit. So I say give it to Lyra. Let her get the belt back again. Raw Women's Championship match. We got Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. Of course, Naomi cashed in during the Rhea Io match a few weeks ago. She's now the champion. That's great to see. She's been killing her role, too, with this new character. So I'm not surprised she's got the belt right now. And I say let her retain. She got the momentum right now. So I got Naomi retaining. And main event, we got John Cena going up against Cody Rhodes. Like I say, Travis Scott seems to be not in the picture no more. The Rock doesn't seem to be in the picture no more. John Cena heel turn hasn't been that great. I feel like you could have executed it a lot better, in my opinion. So I say let Cody Rhodes get the belt back. This John Cena heel turn has been a fail. Let him end the rest of the year on a high note. Let him slowly come back into being a face, being loved by the fans. And if you want to do it right, do it right. Like I said, with the John Cena heel turn, if you're going to give me an entrance with just black, basic John Cena animation, at least have him wear all black too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the purpose of having an all-black intro and your shirt is bright orange? Come on. So what you could have did was have him in all black, and then when he turned his face, little by little, give details. Oh, he wearing a colorful wristband, but everything else is black. Oh, his hat got a color on it, but everything else is black. Then all of a sudden he come out with the bright shirt. Then all of a sudden his Titantron, the screen, and everything else, the color started to come back. But when you give me the same music with just a pitch black animation, but he's still wearing the bright colors, but he just walking instead of running. And on top of that, the promos ain't been all that to begin with. The match has been slow. Let Cody Rhodes get the belt back, man. Y'all put y'all eggs in the basket with whatever the hell The Rock was feeding y'all with Travis Scott involved, and y'all fell for it. Make it right. So I say let Cody Rhodes retain. So for night 2, I got AJ Styles defeating Dominic Mysterio. I got Solo Sikoa retaining. I got Lyra Valkyria defeating Becky Lynch. I got Naomi retaining in the triple threat match. And I got Cody Rhodes regaining his undisputed title by beating John Cena. So this has been episode 293 of Stash House Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure everyone go out, have a great work week. Shout out to the college grads. I seen some college graduations over the weekend. Shout out to all the college grads. If y'all can, get y'all summer fun in while you can. If you're on vacation, enjoy yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. If you keep on working, continue to work. If you're looking for fitness goals, keep putting that work in. I'll catch y'all here in a couple weeks. Taking a 2-week break. Birthday coming up. Got some things lined up. Enjoy, man. Enjoy life while you got it. Keep me in your prayers. I'll do the same for y'all. Salute.